So this is where I started just earlier today, and I was like, you know what, this would make a good video. I was like, chat, let's do a deep dive on my YouTube channel, and I want you to be my data analytics specialist, as if you graduated from Harvard and know everything about how to get more views based on the data. My main focus is having the best titles, tags, and since, when you have a new video, you can only have up to 500 characters of tags total, separated by commas. I always add that for ChatGPT so I can get as many tags without going over the character limit, and that way I can easily cut and paste my tag suggestions from chat. I want to make sure we have the best SEO, thumbnails, keywords, and other tips any other tips that you can give me to help my channel excel in 2025. Let's plan a year of content creation and analyze my channel data together, and you help me master my capabilities as a DIY fashion YouTuber. So then I was like, here's the channel description, here's the link. I had downloaded some of the data from the analytics page and uploaded those. Also, I wasn't sure if when I downloaded it twice from a different page, if it was the same data, so I was like, that's what that part is. And then chat's like, would you like me to start by identifying key performance topics, tags, or traffic sources? Or would you like detailed visual insights into view trends over time, blah, blah, blah. I was like, visualize the trends over time. And I was like, these are my content pillars, what I'm focusing on, which is DIY fashion, DIY hair, DIY nail art designs, and DIY self-care. This is all just for the DIY with Jenny channel, which is like totally focused towards like fashion and stuff. My main channel is different, and I focus on like technical art and technical softwares like Blender 3D and Unity 3D, game development and 3D modeling. But this one is just for fashion and fun. Chat made a new visualization of trends over time. Interactive chart. Cool. Yeah, a lot of these features in ChatGPT I haven't even seen yet, so let's see what we have. So I gave it the CSV files from YouTube, and then chat makes this awesome thing. And I can see just how many views all the way back since 2013. How many views per day my channel has had. I think that this is per video. Cool. Alright, that's crazy. I don't know what I would do with all this information. We're going to break it down and try to learn as much as we can. Okay, back to static chart. So then it's like, after analyzing my actual data, it's like, these are the traffic sources, like which videos help me get the most traffic sources. DIY shirt cutting designs, shirt cutting. Okay, these are the keywords that help people find my channel. So over 2,000 people found my channel through looking specifically for DIY shirt cutting designs. So we'll definitely want to include these particular tags in all our videos. As long as it's related. So yeah, for when it comes to the hair, the DIY hair stuff, the side shave was really popular. So maybe we'll do more of those videos in the future. This indicates that DIY fashion, particularly around shirts, is my strongest content pillar. The graph of daily views reveals consistent trends with occasional peaks. These peaks could be tied to uploading new videos trending due to seasonal interest, and algorithm changes or high-performing titles. Cool, so to double down on our strengths and improve other areas, here are actionable steps. Content pillar focus. Expand t-shirt cutting topics to include more advanced designs, seasonal fashion tips, or collaborations with small fashion creators. DIY hair. Tap into trending hairstyles, unique techniques like the side shaves, and tie them to seasons or events like festivals. That's a good idea. I could do like EDC fashion. Okay, DIY nail art. Highlight designs for beginners and advanced DIYers. Seasonal designs like New Year's and Halloween, or tutorials using affordable materials. And for DIY self-care, align content with trends in mindfulness and wellness, featuring affordable, eco-friendly ideas. Optimizing SEO and discovery. Focus on keywords like DIY t-shirt cutting designs, simple t-shirt cutting, seasonal nail art designs, and make sure to update the thumbnails to be more vibrant with clear text overlays. With the thumbnails in mind, I might as well show you my PowerPoint presentation that I was going to tell you about. For the longest time, I was using different programs for thumbnails, including Photoshop and Canva, but then Recently I found out that here on PowerPoint, it's really easy to get like automatically done like collages, and basically just plop a bunch of photos in here and then it'll help you with like different collages. Obviously some of these photos could be better resolution, but some of these, I was trying to get a more consistent format for my videos. So these are some of the ideas that I had, and using PowerPoint, it really helps the different collage options. And yeah, so that's how I got these different options. Here in YouTube, when you go to upload a video, you can do a thumbnail test, which you can kind of see with this blue thing. It says thumbnail test completed. That means that, like, say on one that you have not done a thumbnail test, it would look like this. And then over here, scroll down to thumbnail where you would upload your custom thumbnail, and you can say test and compare, and then you can upload 3 different thumbnails. So that's what I did with the PowerPoint thumbnails, is I got 3 decent thumbnails, then I would like test and compare, and then it'll use the one that did the best. That's what I started doing to kind of like revamp some of my older videos, was making new thumbnails and then doing the test comparison with the PowerPoint thumbnails. If you have a specific method for making awesome thumbnails, then let me know, because I know there's a lot of apps out there, and you can pay someone on Fiverr to make thumbnails for you, or get a friend to make thumbnails. And then ChatGPT was like, let me help you with that schedule we were talking about. We could do a weekly upload, publish 1 high-quality video each week aligned with content pillars, SEO optimization. Each video should have a catchy, searchable title and description using top-performing keywords. Engagement goals, interact actively with comments to boost algorithmic reach. And then table of contents for 2025 content. And then it gives me awesome ideas for which months I should do which kinds of content. This is the kind of stuff that with my ADHD brain is like, probably it just takes me a lot of extra effort to like get this kind of stuff like just down. So ChatGPT has been really helpful in just helping me do what I consider to be kind of like mindless tasks. Makes it a lot easier to analyze the data and really get like precise answers as to like what could I even do with this information. Breaks it down like month to month, like what we could do throughout the different seasons and like which kinds of videos to make. So I'm going to copy that and just paste it on my document. Yeah, so it's really easy to paste from ChatGPT these ideas, and then we can reference them later. Something that's really cool in Google Spreadsheets, or most of these programs, they'll have template options. When you first start a new project, you'll get these different options. Over here on the right, there's like a table option. And I noticed this one that says content tracker, and I was like, that's cool. This is exactly what we're trying to do right now. So there's some features in Google Spreadsheets that I'm not really very familiar with just yet. Like these drop downs, like how to custom make these drop downs like that, I don't really know. So it's really cool. In some cases they'll have these templates where it's already got these options for you, and then it's sometimes easier to edit the different options if you use a template. So if we want now, we have a template from Google Spreadsheets, and we can like start to choose what kind of content we're going to make per day or per week or whatever. So we can integrate this particular template with our content creation suggestions from ChatGPT. These different rows and columns, and it gives you these different options, and it kind of has like a to-do list like you might see in Slack. Say, oh, it's like in progress or it's done. Because you can share these different Google project files with people, like the Google Spreadsheet or the Google Docs, then you can share it with somebody. It makes it really easy to collaborate with other people. Okay, so the name of this project is content creation, and then if I want to share it with somebody, I just click on the share button, and you can choose if it's going to be restricted to just the people whose email you put in, or anybody with the link can look at this thing. So maybe I'll add this to my video description so you can check it out. We have a Google Doc started, a Google Spreadsheet, and now it'll be a lot easier to keep track of these different awesome suggestions. I also have a very long list of videos that I want to make that's just a text file that I add to all the time. I did go on and on with ChatGPT to see like what else can I improve. We learned like why are we going to use these tags, and we're focusing around the content pillars. We're going to make sure to optimize our video titles and using SEO keywords like within the titles so it's easy to find when people go to search for stuff. Write a description that contains your main keywords multiple times without sounding forced. I mean, when I read a title, it really has to be within the first few words that's going to catch my attention. But for some reason, I guess like ChatGPT and maybe the algorithm in general is recommending like super long titles. So I'm like, all right, I'm looking for like 2 or 3 keywords in a title within like a short sentence. If it's really long, I'm not going to read the whole title, you know what I mean? Maybe my viewership tendencies aren't the same as like the majority. I really don't know. Make better thumbnails, improve engagement metrics. All this stuff is starting to get boring. So this is why I would recommend using ChatGPT to help. And this way what I can do is I can refer to this particular chat conversation, or we can continue to add to our notes. So it'll be easier to come over here and look at these in a document. And it's really cool actually to see this stuff because it's specific to our channel, but also anybody with a YouTube channel could use this information to their benefit as well, or use ChatGPT in a similar fashion. So it's like, yeah, these are the viewer age, viewer gender, the watch time per type of person based on their demographics, and then viewer demographics. My primary audience is women between 35 and 44, which is 38% of views, 39% watch time, followed by women between 45 and 54. So young ladies and women, middle-aged people, focus content on DIY projects that resonate with midlife women, such as DIY self-care routines tailored to busy schedules, practical and fashionable clothing or accessories for day-to-day life, nail art or hairstyles suitable for work or formal settings. Alright, I'm definitely not good at that last one, but we could try. Men make up less than 1% of views and watch time. Consider creating neutral or men-friendly content sparingly if expanding the audience is a goal. Well, that would be really cool to feature some men or non-binary people on my channel. I would definitely be open to that. So if anyone has any suggestions on how to incorporate other people, or if you know any men that would like to collaborate, let me know. Okay, cool. So subscription status. 98% of views are from non-subscribers. Subscribed viewers watch longer and with higher retention. So I guess thanks for the loyalty. Call to action. Add verbal or text prompts in videos asking viewers to subscribe. Offer exclusive perks for subs like early access or behind the scenes content. That's a good idea. Okay, cool. So as far as like which ads are the best to add to our video, and then which kinds of videos to make in order to accommodate the appropriate type of ad that would make the most. And it's like the best performing ads are the skippable video ads. They generate the most revenue with a high click per minute. I think that's what it's called, click per minute, CPM. The display ads offer $3.76 CPM versus the $20.78 CPM. That's cool. So yeah, focus on videos longer than 8 minutes so you can add the mid-roll ads, and that way people can click through those ads if they want. Either way, you get paid. Create content with a natural break or chapter format for better ad placement opportunities. That's a good idea. You know how like bigger channels, they'll stop or they'll pause in the middle of a video to tell you about their own sponsor deal? That's a good idea, that we could add a portion in our video in the center that talks about subscribing and Patreon or whatever, and that could be like where our future sponsored video ads would be. Some bigger channels, they'll get sponsored by companies and they might pause in the center of their video to tell you about the sponsor. Maybe we'll get some sponsors in the future that want to pay us to have some ad space in the video. I guess that's something that you can do. I don't know the pros and cons of having sponsors for your videos, but it sounds like a good deal to me. Unless it's going to be for like Squarespace, or I can't tell you the amount of ads I've heard from YouTubers about Squarespace, and if you incorporate ads into your video, it might be more annoying for the viewer. But hey, it's like if you're a YouTuber, you're spending a lot of time making videos, then you gotta figure out how to make money one way or another. So we're here to check out like how could we monetize our channel and make it more successful than it was last year. Okay, cool. So definitely we'll want to make our videos from 8 to 12 minutes if we want to follow the recommendations. Short form videos like shorts garners views but contributes minimally to watch time and revenue. I mean, like we saw, there's sometimes peaks when you have a short, especially if you have a longer video that you want to point the shorts to. That's what I've been trying to do. Cool, yeah. Use the shorts to promote longer videos and drive traffic back to your main content. I can also verify that when I see shorts about a content that piques my interest, I'm more likely to go to that channel and check it out. Then ChatGPT is awesome enough to give me this 2025 release and topic schedule. Let's go ahead and paste this in our document and see what it looks like. So at this point now we have pasted, hold on a second, let me just go back wait. Once you have a Google spreadsheet started, you can create a new tab by the bottom left and going to this little plus button. You know how over here it's got this awesome table? I wanted to see this in a table. So let's copy that and then go to the table. Go up here, paste. Alright, well the table actually looks better in ChatGPT. But yeah, now we got these here, and then what I can do is copy from here to here, copy, and then I'm going to try to paste it inside my document to see if it looks any better. Okay, that is way more than we needed, so let's undo and then make sure that when I select my rows and columns that I'm only selecting from up here to down there. Okay, paste unlinked for now. Cool, so now we have an example. You can embed the Google spreadsheet this way, a portion of one, and also link back to the original if you want to. So if you do this with your own channel, we got our release topic schedule per month throughout the year and all these other awesome ideas. Got our strategy and everything. Cool, so this is really fun. This actually makes data analytics and trying to improve the channel a lot more fun when I have help from ChatGPT. The cool part about all this is that when we have our content creation area, we got our sheets. So we got our content tracker, and then we can say content, release ideas or whatever. Okay, cool. So we got that. So you can track your content, and then over time I'll probably add these topics into the tracker. That way I can start to decide like which ones I'm going to do first, and I'll try to get all that done before the first of the year, because honestly, even before Christmas, if I can get any like New Year's resolutions in order, that's my preference, is to have it all ready to go before we even get into the holidays, which can sometimes be stressful. So if I have my next year plan in order, then it'll be fun and not stressful. Chat is like, would you like me to help create a full calendar template or provide examples of titles and descriptions for your first few videos? Yeah. Yes. Let me show you the document and sheet that I'm using so far. Consolidate redundancy, is that way I don't have to read as much. So what I'll do at that point is, I wonder if I can just share it. Let's try it. Anybody with the link, including ChatGPT. I wonder if Chat can also edit. Let's see. Copy this. This is my release topic and schedule. And then we have the notes, which is share this one. Anybody with the link, and then content creation. Okay, what you can do on ChatGPT is make sure this part is selected, the search the web icon, and then it'll be able to access the web. So hopefully with these links, they'll be able to check them out. I reviewed your current planning documents. The one that outlines my planned content topics and release dates for 2025. And then the spreadsheet that tracks content, pieces, types, details, owners, statuses, post dates, associated files, and notes. Recommendations for enhancing your content planning and tracking. Consolidate planning documents. Unified content calendar. Merge your release schedule and content creation details into a single comprehensive content calendar. This approach streamlines planning and ensures all information is accessible in one place. We're still like kind of new on this particular project. Like, can't like Chat just do this for me? Can you do that for me? Okay, I definitely want to keep the sheets because we have the different pages. Extra pages in the docs. Okay, create a new sheet. Within your existing content creation spreadsheet, make a new one called Content Calendar. So I can paste it. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I hope this video gave you some ideas for how you can use ChatGPT to improve your channel and or your content in general. I'll be sure to continue making updates. Subscribe if you would like to keep track of my journey, and I'll be sure to update you from time to time on how it's going. I don't usually do videos about my analytics, but once in a while I'd like to talk about YouTube channels in general because it's a pretty fun topic and I spend a lot of time on YouTube. So I hope you liked it, and let me know if you've got any other suggestions or if I missed anything, let me know, and hope to see you next time. Bye friends.